So once again, I think this should be pretty similar because it's not that different. There's a little bit of variation here. So anyway, let's get into this. The first thing I'm going to do is change the drums like I just did. So let's see. Ooh yeah. Okay, so here are my drums. So I'll bring these down. By the way, if you're wondering if you're going to land in the same spot and you're moving a lot of stuff at once, you can drag and then hit shift, and then it will bring it to the correct, it won't move left or right. So I'm hitting shift, and then I'm going to let go and then drag these down. So. Ooh yeah. So this is already sounding good. So the first thing I'm going to have to do is deal with this. But before I even start that, I just want to look to see if there's any parts, because most of this drop is based on drop 1A. So drop 2A will be over here. Or sorry, drop 1A. So let's see. So what did I pull down? I pulled down. So let's see if that's even the same sound. So let's see, relatively, that is halfway through. So at the end of the first half of that drop. So that's over here. So because of this filter thing, that squeakier part doesn't seem to be there. So this is what I have. That's not in this drop. And I think I explained this earlier, but I like when, if I do some sort of build up thing like this, I like when it's part of the drop. So I like to keep my phrases as bars of 8. That is, I guess, partially for DJing purposes when I'm playing these tracks in my sets, but that's just what I like to do. A lot of people will do stick in 2 bars or 4 bars like this. So like this is 4 bars. They would do this and then they'd have the rest of their drop be normal, but I'm counting this as part of my drop. And then it's like, this is like the first 4, second 4, third 4, and then the fourth 4. So anyway, that actually is super easy for us, so I don't have to do anything here. And I didn't think so. It sounded great to me. This sounds totally good. So I'm going to listen to the second half now. All right, so the only squeak was this one, I think. So let's see. Yep, that is super duper squeaky. So let's go over and see what I did. I believe this track right here. So let's see what else. So what I might do is just drag this down. This is negative 7.4. Oh, that's louder. So, but is the EQ? Nope, and the EQ is on here. So that it's probably squeak, low squeak. So the EQ is off, that harsh EQ is off on this track, and it's quieter. So let's do the same thing to this note. So let's see what it sounds like. So it's less squeaky, and in the context, let's see. little too squeaky, but I want to hear the before and after. So I'm going to just make a copy of this, and then I'm going to mute this one for now. Control M. Because how loud is this? This is negative 9.4. It's negative 10.6, so it's not a ton. But this does have that sharp EQ, and this one does not. So let's listen to this again. All right, I'm going to duplicate this again because I don't want to mess with the other stuff that we've done. So I'm leaving this the same. And if I'm going to make any changes, oh, did I duplicate the wrong one? I'm undoing a lot, which is always scary. Okay, so I'm going to delete this, unmute this. So this is on the negative 10.6. This one is negative 12. What is on negative 12? Oh boy, I've gotten myself in quite the predicament. All right, so that, I see what I was doing. So I'm in the wrong drop here. So this one is negative 12 right here. So I'm going to go back to where I was supposed to go, right here. This is negative 10.6. But hold on, this might sound okay. Let's see what it sounds like on the negative 12, because this one below it is negative 12. Right here. All right, that actually sounds good at the negative 12. Okay, so all that. So I haven't dealt with this yet. I said I was going to do this first. I'm going to do this last. But I'm going to listen to the whole thing, and then I think we're good from here to here. So for the last 3 4-bar sections, then I'll just have to do this, and then we'll be good. So... Ooh yeah! All right, that sounds good. So let's deal with this intro part. So when I filtered this, it was before you could do the filtering together. And why are there extra tracks here? I don't know. But now that I've returned to this track years later, what I'm going to do is put these in a track stack together. So I'm going to click on these, or 2-finger click, create track stack, summing stack. Let's call this main bass filter. And I'm going to turn these off. And then where is the filter here? So the filter looks like for both is before the echo, reverb, and sidechain compression. I'm going to turn this off. And let's just see. I was going from 2400 hertz to 255. So let's see. Are these echo and reverbs the same? So it's 2 and 31. And so no, they're not the same, but that's fine. I think it'll sound better if they are the same. So I am going to go to the mixer by hitting X. I'm going to move the echo. I should be making copies just in case I regret my decision. And then I'm going to remove that sidechain from here and here, turn these off. So the sidechain compressor is back on here. All I'm doing is I'm saying, okay, this is going to go on after. And then I'm going to move this over, the single EQ. And I'm going to do this same automation. So I could copy and paste it, but it's easy enough to do without copying and pasting. So I'll go to single EQ, frequency. click here to start. So this is 255, which I'll just go down right here. So like that. And by the way, what I'm doing right now isn't necessarily, you don't necessarily have to do this, but I think it will sound better and it'll be just easier to manipulate everything all at once if it's in the same track stack. All right, so now I've copied this and I'll get this right at the beginning. Right, I'll do it even before. So like this. Okay, and this automation for these two tracks I just turned off, so it should sound the same. So let's listen to that to make sure I didn't screw anything up. Okay, so now I think it's probably just a little too loud. All I might have to do is just turn this down. I think, yep, this is the only part of the song that I have this on. So. And before I even do anything, I'm going to move this crash down here because this was our lower volume crash. Ooh yeah. All right, yeah. So it's a little too loud because I want this to be quieter, but I'm not going to turn it way too down. You'll see once I'm done with everything, I actually manipulate the master volume. So what I would do here is have this be lower by a decibel or two, maybe a decibel and a half. That's what I've been doing as of lately, and then move it up right as the drop hits, and you'll see that later. But let's see. I'm gonna listen to this again. Ooh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have this still be a little quieter, so maybe down 2 decibels. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. I'm going to keep this down too. Ooh yeah. Okay. Cool. So let's listen to this whole thing. Ooh yeah. Great. One thing that is kind of bugging me, and this is happening both parts of the drops, is this sample. Ooh yeah. It has like the ooh yeah and then this da, and I don't love the way that the past Timmy G has solved this because I can still hear that da, and I don't think that the da sounds good. Like for instance, when I go back here, ooh yeah, you can still hear it. So I'm gonna remove this fade. So turn this off. Remove fade out. Ooh yeah. Got it. Got it. Ooh yeah. Got it. I think let's see what it sounds like if I just delete it. I might be calling the track Ooh Yeah. I haven't decided yet, but I don't know. I think that's funny. There's no other lyrics in this, so it might be fun. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Maybe a little bit. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Let's go right before. All right, so the da, it sounds like right here, or it looks like. Yep, so right there. And then is this?
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't need this.
Ooh yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have a slight fade so we don't get that clip. Not that we'd probably hear it.
Ooh yeah.
And this is fast echo, but I could kind of have a ringing echo as well. So if I do another echo here.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah, ooh yeah. 1, 2. This would be a whole note.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh, yeah. No pun intended. Oh, pun intended.
Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah.
All right, that's gonna be too loud, but let's see.
Ooh yeah.
All right, way too much wet, so let's turn that down.
Ooh yeah.
Perfect. All right. So then what I'm gonna do here.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah. Is just simply delete this. Actually, let's see how I'm gonna drag this over. So it would have been 72, but 74. So I'll go to, well, I'll just wait. So I know I need to do 74, so I'm gonna delete that. Drag this over to 74. Let's see if that lines up.
Ooh yeah.
Ah, perfect. And it rings out. You're not really going to hear it because then the heavy stuff comes in and overpowers it. But that ooh yeah da, I didn't need the da. So anyway, we went back to the first master or the first drop of, but this is technically me doing the second drop. So let's listen to this second drop. I think we might be good here. And I'm just looking at this vocal sample. What is this?
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Ooh yeah.
Awesome. All right, save that. So now drops 1A, 1B, 2A are done. Let's take a look at drop 2B.